everyone, my name's Rika.
My name's Dragon. I'm the artist.
Yeah, and today we'll be talking about intensive farming, also known as overfarming, which is a very rare topic to talk about. So, Mr. Fouts, if you're hearing this, please give us an A. Please love me.
Intensive farming, also known as overfarming, is the excessive cultivation of land that results in severe environmental issues such as water contamination and waste, soil and crop erosion, deforestation, and gas emission. Despite its damaging impact, this issue is typically covert. Even major environmental corporations like American Farmland Trust fail to publicly acknowledge the consequences of intensive farming.
They don't want you to know about that beef. One of these consequences is also excessive water consumption. For comparison, the average human uses about 32 gallons of water to fulfill their daily needs, which I could drown in, but that's okay. In statistics taken from documentary Cowspiracy, the production of only 1 pound of beef requires an alarming 600 billion gallons of water. That's a lot of water. Considering some states, such as California, are in drought, this amount of water consumption is remarkably wasteful. We need to save the water. Save California. Save Disneyland.
In relation to water consumption, intensive farming is also partially responsible for the contamination of water supplies in the Northeast. Research taken from the Pesticide Safety Education Program, or PSEP, finds that the surface runoff from agricultural lands often carries fertilizers and pesticides into nearby lakes or streams. In some cases, this can cause unacceptable levels of bacteria, nutrients, or synthetic organic compounds that are harmful to aquaculture. Those porpoises, those dolphins.
All those dolphins are dead because of us. In regards to aquaculture, intensive farming is also inclusive to exploitation of aquatic life. That's a lot of dolphins. The United Nations Food and Agriculture Organization estimates that 85% of marine fish stocks are overfished. Another issue that overfarming is deforestation. Most people are aware of this issue, but most write it off as a result of human production and creation of home, which is a lie. It's all a lie. We've all been lied to. However, almost an acre of rainforest is destroyed every second due to animal grazing from cows and other common farm animals. Stop feeding the cows. Just stop.
Man, they eating too much.
You need to skinny those cows up. Oh, you want to say something?
Yeah.
Okay.
The final problem that livestock produces that we'll talk about is responsible. The final problem that we'll be talking about that livestock is responsible for is causing greenhouse gas emissions. Just the cow population alone, that is like enormous for what humans even need to survive, are able to produce more gases than all of human transportation combined. We're talking about planes, steam engines, other boats, warships, cars. We all know about the car problem.
Yeah.
Now, you want to know where that gas comes from? Their butt. That's all from farting.
Yeah, and maybe barping. Barping too.
I
Yeah, barping. Mostly farts though. So
Right.
basically, we're living off right now of cow farts. Can you imagine that? We're disgusting. Oh God, what is wrong with us?
So, some solutions to this problem, while highly unlikely, personally, I feel like over-intensive farming has gone to the point of no return.
I would have to agree with that.
But if there were few ways we could reduce our carbon footprint just from farming, going vegan's an option, albeit a non-likely one.
Yes.
Because
very
not
true.
everyone's going to be able to go vegan. Come on, eggs, milk, delicious.
I know, true. Or like local farming as well.
Yes, one idea I had proposed is to kind of boycott some of the bigger corporations.
We need to boycott them.
And if possible, try to go back to the olden days when you had one farm. No, not one farm, that's way too little. Thank you,
know.
Mr. Ptolemy. History class teaches me things.
I know.
Say 5 or 6 farms
That's a lot
that
of
feed,
farms.
say, 2 or 3 cities.
True, that could be good. Or like a whole entire city sustaining themselves in general. Like they have
Precisely.
that'd be
I mean,
good.
you'll see those families that have like small gardens in their homes.
Yeah.
If everyone just had a little bit of that, a little bit of store buying food, you have
Exactly.
meals cooked.
Plus, think of it this way: all natural. You know where it's coming from. You know where those vegetables are from. You know who raised them. No, they're besides. I mean, I grew up that way too.
Less pesticides in the fruit. Plus, that way, by boycotting some of the higher corporations that are farming all these cows, they're gonna have a million cows and they're not gonna know what to do with them.
We shoot them, kidnap them,
There's one way.
cownap them, cownap, because they're not kids. It's kownapping.
All right. Anyways, that just about wraps it up for our over farming presentation. So thank you guys so much for listening in. So thank you, Rika, for doing this with me.
Mr. Fouts, another comment. This is very original, so please give us a. Please love me and Dragon. Please do it for us.
All right. So, you guys have a good day. I'll see you guys in the next part.